Hey, hi everybody. I'm sorry. This is a different camera and it's a different angle because my webcam's really shitty. But I don't have any storage on my phone because Apple sucks, and you'll hear me talk about that. But happy Sunday-ish around that. I'm gonna figure out when I post this. It is Taylor. Oh my god, I forgot. I have videos on this web. It shows me like my little webcam box of like all my videos. I look terrible. Um, so this week's topic is dating. I also haven't been around, so I'll do some updates at the end of the video. But dating as a trans person in particular, especially because it's around Valentine's Day, it's cute. I'm gonna be posting this on Valentine's Day, so if y'all want to be my Valentine, hit me up because I'm probably not gonna have one. But dating as a trans person in my past, the people who I have had dated, the people I've dated, not necessarily I've been intimate with. I've been intimate with people who were my partners before, and those people who I've dated all have identified as somewhat queer and somewhat pansexual. So really, my gender identity didn't matter to them as long as they liked me as a person, and I identify as queer myself. But it's very weird being in a world where gay culture is just sexist and the world is just sexist, and they imagine every male presenting person is going to have a penis, and medically called a penis, I'm sorry, and every feminine person is going to have what's medically known as a vagina, and it provides a lot of anxiety to me and a lot of dysphoria to me, which is why I also haven't been making videos lately. I've been a little dysphoric myself about how I am and how I look and everything like that. But dating in the trans community feels limited because it depends on where you are and the cultures around you, the people around you, and who ends up being interested in you and why they're interested in you, because trans bodies are often fetishized. Pardon me. Trans bodies are often fetishized, so that's totally real. And also, people can treat others like an exotic. I'm trying to think of how I want to word this. Someone who is exotic. Let's go with that. Different, new, someone they've never met before, someone they haven't seen before. People who haven't interacted with trans people often are like, oh my gosh, I've never been with a trans person before. But also, I'm talking about hookup culture a lot more than I'm talking about dating. And like in dating, it's more of like being comfortable with the other person and disclosing your information that you are trans if they don't already know, and if you don't present trans enough, then alerting the other person, being like, hey, I'm trans. And that's not necessarily always necessary unless you're going to be intimate with the person, honestly, because gender identity is gender identity. You can be like, hi, I'm Taylor, I use he him pronouns, and that's like it. Gender is very complex, but I was talking to someone a few weeks ago, and there are more people. I wish more people identified their sexuality as linking it to secondary sex characteristics and not necessarily binary gender. I don't have that, and I'm just very dysphoric about it. And dating, and I've been in hookup positions, especially on dating apps, and it's just really uncomfortable dating as a trans person. It's so uncomfortable. I want, flat out, dating is rough. Whether you're cis, whether you're trans, whether you're dating a male, female, whether you're dating someone who doesn't identify as either, doesn't identify as anything, dating is difficult, and dating's gonna be rough if you don't have communication with the person. And that's so much more important if you're trans, especially when you're being intimate with someone who is trans, because it's you can't know what someone likes if you don't ask. And especially as a trans person, if you don't ask, there's more of a risk that they're going to be uncomfortable, or you're going to be uncomfortable, or it's just going to be a mess, and you want everyone to be happy and enjoying yourself in your moments, and even just cuddling in bed, because there are people who don't want to have sex, and that's totally cool. there's minutes when you're cuddling in bed and you could be too close to the person. They could be like, hey, we need to like separate a little bit. And there needs to be someone who understands when you're having a rough day and you want to just sleep in bed because you're having a lot of dysphoria. And if it's not you, the other person should be able to understand and be like, hey, I have it too. And that's like something that happened when I was dating another trans person, is we both had our own dysphoria and we both understood it. Not to the extent because everyone's different in dysphoric ways, but like that was there and it was all kind of communicated, kind of, because wow. But it's just super important to like take care of yourself, but also take care of your partner. But it's also your own number one priority, even if you don't put yourself first. Like I never put myself first in relationships. I always put the other. I like shower the other person. But it's like yourself. You're you, and you can't go into a situation without being yourself. So why not love yourself and treat yourself the way you deserve before you put all your love into another person? Because you have so much more love to give if you love yourself. Because that's just, you know what I mean. This is 6 minutes. So updates in my life. I have not made a video since like late January. I'm sorry. It is like 3 weeks. But so things that have happened. I went to Denver. I mean, not Denver. I went to Denver last year. I went to Chicago this year. I met some really cool people who follow me on Tumblr. Hey, what's up? But that was really interesting. I saw some family I haven't seen in like 8 years, so that was an intense day. And then I came home. I've been sick. I have a cold. If you can't tell, my voice sounds a little different than normal. I just am sick. I've been in and out of bed. I'm in bed right now. This is my bed, but I have an itch in my back. But nothing really interesting is going on in my life right now. I'm just living and struggling in school like everyone else, and therapy, and I just am like, but yeah, I hope you all have an awesome week. I will see you as soon as I can. I'm sorry, college is stressful and difficult, but I love everyone, and I hope all the other people on this channel are doing well too. It's been a long time, folks. I'll see you later. Bye.